The UEFA Champions League is tough to predict, and with teams that are spending millions of euros on the perfect signing, there is a high chance that even one player can make a difference. However, football is a team game, and a team is still important apart from individual brilliance, and unless that player is Cristiano Ronaldo on a UCL night. Some teams desperately need a UCL title and have spent millions on a marquee signing but to no result. And then there are other teams that make winning the Champions League look just fun. Well, my prediction today contains all the teams that have the potential to win the upcoming edition of the UEFA Champions League. And this is based on the signings in the preseason that these teams have had so far. So you might want to stick around to the end to find out which teams are going to make the cut. As always, I'm your host Joe Bolt, and this is the Game on Dynasty. Before we begin, be sure to tap that subscribe button and let's delve right in. Not going to lie, but not having Bayer Leverkusen in this list is a crime, and this has been possible only because of a certain man, Xabi Alonso. And this is the man behind the incredible success of the team recently. Before Xabi Alonso arrived, Bayer Leverkusen were fighting in relegation for the survival in Bundesliga. But after Xavi took over Bayer, he made this team into a title contender, a spot that was held exclusively by Bayern Munich. He nearly managed a treble with this team too, just missing out on the Europa League title against Atalanta. They came out of a battle that threatened their existence in the Bundesliga and are pretty sure that Alonso, now dedicating his full time to Leverkusen again, this team can upset big players in the Champions League coming. We know Liverpool does not have Jürgen Klopp now, but even without him, Liverpool is a team that is fully established and has players who have top quality. We still cannot agree about how good the defense line of Liverpool is. They have Virgil van Dijk and Konate as prime defenders, and they do pretty well when it comes to knockout tournaments. And they have a midfield of a very talented Dominic Szoboszlai and McAllister, who has proved himself on the international stage with Argentina. Let's not forget that they also consist of the star-studded attacking lineup of Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez, and Luis Diaz. The same Luis Diaz who has become a headshot during this transfer window, pulling interest from clubs like Bayern Munich and Barcelona. They also have signed a manager who is very talented and respected in Europe, and his slot has become one of the most consistent managers in Europe, leading Feyenoord to a Conference League final and then winning the Dutch league with the same club. We know Arsenal has been weak when it comes to knockout tournaments like the Champions League, but we do believe that this is not because they do not have the correct players, but because the Arsenal players have lacked some experience in the past seasons. Arsenal has a couple of core players too, with most of their players hardly crossing 25, which means they have plenty of time to work on themselves and gain that valuable experience. They also have a coach who knows how the team operates, and he has been a figure at the club, and he is 90% responsible for the team that is currently performing. He did not receive the support he wanted at the beginning, but he assembled this team who has talented players like Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, Declan Rice, Saliba, and all these youngsters have enough time to adapt to this tournament. There is no hiding that Manchester City has been a very clinical and a very strong club recently in Europe, and they have played 2 out of 4 UEFA Champions League finals lately. And they also have achieved feats like winning a treble, with Pep Guardiola being the main influencer of this team. They have thrown millions into the right signings and invested in the right facilities to gain the deserved advantage over their rivals. They also have the mastermind genius of modern football in Pep Guardiola, and with players like Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Erling Haaland, and Rodrigo, they have only made Manchester City even more stronger and brilliant. They have keen eyes on trophies because of the way they play, and it looks like they always have targeted the trophy beforehand, even before the start of the season. The favorite to win the UEFA Champions League in 2025 is obviously Real Madrid. Real Madrid is the epitome of success when it comes to club football. 15-time Champions League winner, Real Madrid is something different when it comes to the UCL night. And with the recent mega blockbuster signing they have completed, it is only a matter of time before we see Madrid clicking against their opposition. The signings we are talking about is the Frenchman Kylian Mbappe himself. Coming after the rough signing against PSG, the French star was a long target of the Spanish club and a dream of Mbappe himself to play for Real Madrid. They have also assembled a team that looks no less than an ultimate fantasy football, with the players like Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Mbappe, Bellingham, and Carvajal. The individual talent in this team is remarkable, and they also have a manager that has the right skill to optimize everyone's talent in the team. Carlo Ancelotti himself makes Real Madrid the biggest contenders and favorite to win the Champions League in 2025. And this will wrap up on today's Game on Dynasty, folks. What do you make of today's video? Are there some teams you would have wished to add to the lists? Which teams would you have liked to take out? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for all the amazing content I keep bringing up. Until we meet again though, this as always is the Game on Dynasty, signing off.